here.
Wow.
Do you realize what this means?
It means the whole school can party for weeks.
It means we're rich.
No. No way.
Amy, this might be 6 figures worth of dope.
Hello, somebody else's dope.
Finders keepers.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Chris! Hi, Jamie. Sure you can help me. You can tell me where TC is.
Bayside Medical, you heard about his accident.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Is Corey in charge?
Yeah, but she's checked out to the medical center, too.
Visiting TC?
That's enough, let's go.
At a grand an ounce, I don't think so.
Well, I'm leaving.
Maybe if you'd help me.
What's that? Come on, let's go.
McWard, I'm Bobby Cruz, SMPD. You, want to tell me what happened to you?
I never even saw the guy. I heard a crack. Next thing I know, I'm off my bike in the creek bed. Must have been some hunter mistook me for a deer or something.
Hunting's not allowed up in those mountains. What about you, miss?
As soon as Matt fell, I ran for help. I thought he was dead.
You didn't see the shooter?
No, never, not a thing.
Okay, well, thanks anyway, guys. Matt, hope you feel better. I do have one more thing to ask you. Are you sure that gunshot didn't have anything to do with that big bag of marijuana you were carrying on your bike?
Chris? Corey! I can't believe it. How are you? I'm fine, fine.
Have you been with TC?
You mean just now?
Yeah, what else?
Oh, nothing. No, but I hear he's out of intensive care. Boy, it's gonna mean a lot to him that you're here.
Well, we are still married, for better for worse. TC. TC.
Can't be. Chris.
It's me.
I look like hell. And you look like heaven.
I had to come. How are you?
Facing a long rehab. A few boards probably gonna suspend me. Doubt I can hang on to my command.
I meant, how are you feeling?
Well, till a minute ago, I was kind of hoping that crash would have been fatal, but now I'm glad it wasn't.
I know when you lump all those obstacles together, it may seem overwhelming, but your only chance is to break them down and take them one at a time.
I can do that. Now that you're back.
My God, look what you've done.
Everything we'd always planned to do, but never got around to.
Well, I guess I had to leave to get my way about the interior decorating around here. What? What do you need?
It's time for my meds.
The doctor said you're not due for another hour.
Yeah, well, the doctor didn't have a bullet in his leg. What the hell do they know anyway, huh? I think they're all high and mighty with their standard dosage at the standard time. Well, I'm not standard, Chris. I'm a big person with a big injury.
Stop it. You're an addict and you're in denial.
Chris, yeah.
Self-medicating is the first symptom, TC.
Okay, I'll tough it out. An hour, you said, right?
Try to hold on a little longer, okay?
You're the medicine I need. Just having you here beside me means so much.
Tonight, we start getting your drug habit under control. And tomorrow we get you through your suspension hearing.
After that,
I suppose you don't need one more interruption, huh?
I'll hold down the fort. Counselor?
Officer? Hi.
Hi.
Oh.
Oh.
Have I ever told you how impressed I am with the way you handle things around here?
Yeah.
I have?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I take it all back.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's not exactly the response I was hoping for. I believe this is the correct position for what I have to say.
Well,
Open it. You like it?
Will, it's beautiful. I just don't...
Since I met you, my life's been completely complicated. And promises to get more so.
Speaking of which, did you get your little blood test?
Not yet. No, but however the test turns out, Corey, no matter whose child it is, we'll make it work. I love you. I don't want to let that one little issue stand in the way.
Well, it's not one little issue.
Well, in the 50-year view, how we feel about each other is much more important, I think. Will you marry me, Corey?
Do I get a little time to think it over?
Yeah, sure. A little time, yeah.
Knock, knock.
Officer?
So, what's expensive? Fits on your finger and turns your whole life upside down.
Well, you either have radar or you've been eavesdropping again, Harper.
What'd you tell him?
That's none of your business.
Well, speaking of telling, how did Chris take the news?
What news?
Duh, the little bundle of joy in your tummy could be a little TC Junior. You didn't tell her?
I wasn't gonna take these now. I just didn't know how long the hearing would go.
Oh, right. Excuse me, Captain, but could we suspend the drug hearing? I need to go take some pain pills.
You've never been through this before, Chris.
Dump the pills, TC.
I need the pills from the doctor.
Dump the pills now.
Just let me get through the hearing, okay?
You took one. That'll get you through, and it'll be your last one. Do it.
We're running it tight.
I know, we're ready. So, what was that news you needed to tell me yesterday?
That I, have a new boyfriend.
Oh, right, I heard. Assistant DA. Is it serious?
Well, he gave me a ring yesterday.
Oh!
But don't tell anybody, okay? Because I've asked for some time to think it over.
Oh, so I guess there's a lot more you need to tell me then, huh?
You bet.
Okay, I'm ready. Bring on the lions.
We are convened to consider the capability and suitability of Lieutenant T.C. Calloway to continue as commander of the Pacific Blue Unit. Lieutenant Calloway, you will answer all questions truthfully.
Yes, ma'am.
On what date did you begin consuming these prescription painkillers?
February 8th, while in the hospital recovering from a gunshot wound.
Did you ever exceed the recommended dosage?
Yes, but the dosage was too low. The medication was ineffective.
Did you take this medication while you were on duty, in command?
Yes.
Did you feel the medication affected your judgment?
No, sir. If I had, I would have asked for medical leave.
Are you acquainted with a Dr. Stanley Burke?
Yeah. Yeah, I arrested Dr. Berg in 1998 for dispensing prescription drugs illegally.
Did you see him at his office, Lieutenant, on March 6th of this year?
On that date, did you approach Dr. Berg and demand that he give you extra quantities of your prescription pain medication?
Not exactly.
Sergeant McNamara, did Lieutenant Calloway ever ask you for pain medication?
His prescription ran out one night, and he asked...
He asked or demanded?
Did he come to your house looking for drugs, Sergeant?
Yes, he did.
And did you give him any?
No, she didn't. I took them against her wishes.
We will adjourn to consider the testimony we've heard today. Until we reconvene, Lieutenant Calloway is suspended without pay from the police force. Sergeant McNamara, you will assume interim command of the Pacific Blue Unit until we determine the future of Lieutenant Calloway's career.
Oh, horrible duty, Brother Granger.
Yeah, toughest since Hawaii, I'd say.
Oh, man. You know, I haven't seen any marijuana fields, though.
Well, you haven't exactly been looking, partner.
Yes, I have.
Got something?
Could be a little greenery around a creek or something a little more exciting.
Well, I got the coordinates.
Speaking of exciting, what about that soap opera at the firehouse?
I don't want to hear this, Harper.
Which part? That TC thinks his wife is coming back, but she's not. Or that Corey and the lieutenant have been doing the nasty.
Potfields, Monica.
I cannot believe she torpedoed me like that.
She stood up for you.
In the room, maybe. But how did they even know to ask if I stole drugs from her?
I don't know. Neither do you.
I thought she was there to support me.
She was.
She was there to take my job.
She was not.
You were the only one who was really there for me.
TC, stop it.
I can't kiss my wife.
No, you can't.
You're here. Back.
You are gonna sit. I am gonna talk, and you are gonna listen.
It's still green, man. It's not ready.
Not ready, my ass.
One more week on the vine, the stuff will be bursting with resin. We charge twice as much.
We don't have a week. Those kids, the cops, we gotta harvest them now, Chucky.
This is pure, third-generation Humboldt County indica.
It's not wine, Chuck, so you have to smoke 2 tokes instead of 1. Who cares?
It's all about the money, if you isn't.
Yeah, you know it. In 48 hours, I'm back here with bags and a weed whacker. With or without you.
ATV bogies at 5 o'clock.
Could be thrill seekers.
Or maybe not. In which case, we're gonna give them a thrill they are not seeking. Cruz, Grangers, you copy?
Hard at work down here. What's up?
We make 2 ATVs westbound, about a quarter mile north-northwest of the Weber Springs tank off the fire road.
Well, we were through that area earlier. We didn't see a thing.
Hold it. Bingo. Mary Jane.
Stand by for the coordinates, boys. We think we found our farm.
Copy that. Whoa. Oh, man.
Jackpot.
You know, there was a time when I would have killed for discovery like this. I think we should burn this down right away before I change my mind. Maybe I can stand downwind.
We're not burning anything down. We're gonna stake this place out and we're gonna get the growers.
You better find a good hiding place. These guys already shot one intruder.
Come on.
TC, you are a drug addict. You are not some doctor's mistake. You are not just a little bit over the line. You are that thing that we hunt down and arrest on the streets. When I flew out here, it wasn't to take care of you or reconcile our marriage.
Why did you come?
Because a very dear, very important person to me was in serious trouble. You need help, TC. Medical, psychological, and spiritual. Square one, step one, whatever it takes. The whole package.
Don't you think you're overreacting?
No! You can't see it. And you have got to stop making these eyes at me. I am not here for sex or romance or reconciliation.
No. You're just here to kick the hell out of me.
You keep talking about how you could do anything with me at your side. Well, I'm not going to be at your side, TC. In fact, I was thinking while I was in California, I was going to file our divorce papers. If you have any hope of putting your life back together, you have got to do it for you. Alone, without me.
You serious?
If you make the commitment to get sober and stay that way, I will help you. But not as your lover and not as your wife. That comes later, if it comes at all.
Why are you being so cruel?
Cruel? TC, you are hanging off a cliff.
What's my alternative?
I'll make you one promise, and one promise only.
I'm listening.
If you do everything you can to work a program and get yourself back on track, I will be in your life in some way.
That's it.
Actually, I'll make you a second promise. If you are not walking that path, I will be gone, because I will not stay here and watch you destroy yourself.
Okay, the farm follows the contour of the terrain approximately 250 yards west of Wheeler's Well, screened by a thicket of manzanita and live oak.
We can't go back up there in the Hummer dressed like this.
Sergeant agrees. She's authorized two-person teams on round-the-clock shifts. We're gonna be posing as campers or mountain bikers. We need to hit the rec store and buy a few different outfits so we don't look like the same people every day.
Shopping on department time. Hate that.
Oh, and while you're at it, I want you to get sleeping bags and overnight gear, because if these guys are smart, they're gonna try and do the harvest in the dark. All right, people, that's it. First team up tonight, Granger Harper.
Well. At the risk of incurring a sexual harassment case, I can't believe I finally get to spend the night with you.
Believe it, partner.
Chris, Harper, we don't work together anymore. You can call me Monica. Can I talk to you for a second? I just want to say I'm sorry for all the difficulties we may have had.
Why, thank you, Monica.
Well, I truly feel I underestimated you as a cop and as a woman.
What are you saying?
Well, I'm not going to put a suit on it. I really wanted your husband in the worst way. At first, I was just after a little extracurricular roll in the hay, but when TC proved to be so steadfast and faithful, well, it became more of a challenge.
Why are you telling me this?
Out of respect. I'm used to getting what I want in the romance department, but you must be something special because you really do have a hold on that man.
Thanks, I think.
No, I mean it. You know, if we ever get the opportunity, I'd love to hear what you do to keep him under such a spell.
Well, actually, I could tell you right now.
I love him.
Chris. Hey, I was just coming to see you. Good, because the time has come, and we need to talk. Just the two of us. I'm pregnant.
Corey, that's fantastic.
And TC may be the baby's father.
What?
How? The usual way. Oh, Corey. Right when I started dating Will, I was confused. TC was struggling to get over you, and we tied one on together, and it was one horrible, wonderful, terrific, awful, drunken night. And I woke up the next morning and ran out of your house like my hair was on fire.
Does TC know about the baby?
Ever since I found out that it could be possible, I've been trying to find a way to tell him. But something's either happened or gotten in the way, and right now he's in no shape to deal with anything.
You disloyal bitch.
You're entitled to feel that way.
Am I ever?
But here are the facts, Chris. You left, we were hurting, and for one night we filled a space for each other. And you know what? I don't regret it.
Does your fiancé know?
Actually, he does. He doesn't love it, but he's being a grown-up about it. He's getting a blood test, and if it turns out that he's the dad, my conversation with TC is moot. I just want you to know that I'm going to keep this baby, no matter what the tests say.
Oh, that's great. But I'm a little confused here. Where does that leave me, as stepmom or Auntie Chris?
Well, that depends. Are you and TC getting back together?
I don't know.
In fact, I really don't know now. I can foresee some really weird futures. Look, Chris, I just wanted to come clean, to own my part in this, to let you include it as a factor in any decision that you'll be making.
You know, when I was growing up, I always imagined undercover police work to be so exciting and romantic.
What, this isn't? You got a beautiful moon, you got a dashing partner.
A 12-hour shift with rocks under my back. Waiting for two bikers to show up, and if they do, they're probably gonna try and kill us.
You know, I wasn't kidding about wanting to spend the night with you.
Really? You covered up pretty well.
Are you kidding?
I'm not talking about juvenile acts of testosterone. I'm talking about serious romantic interest.
Harper, stop playing around. Oh, come on, I'm not even your type.
Oh, yeah? And what's my type?
Well, rich, upwardly mobile, movie star, handsome, older, way exotic.
Well, it looks like you qualify for 3 out of 5 of those categories.
Well, I'm not rich and I'm not older. Maybe exotic, handsome, sort of,
Russ?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Okay. Are we nuts?
Yes.
We live in a world of romantic dysfunction.
Broken marriages.
Busted relationships.
You know, we would be just insane to act on any attractions we might feel.
We are surrounded by examples of what happens when cops get emotionally involved.
Amen to that.
Are you really attracted to me?
You better believe it.
Come here.
I've got a question for you, McNamara. Shoot. Were our lives always this screwed up? What are you saying? Just because I'm in love with 2 guys, I'm pregnant, and I don't know who the father is, that my life is screwed up? Oh, my God. What? I just admitted that I'm in love with your husband. Did you mean it? I don't know. No. I do know. Yeah. It's okay. I'm glad. What about you? Are you still in love with him? When I flew out here, I would have sworn that it was over between us. You know who woke me up? Harper. Monica? Yup. She actually admitted to me how hot she was for TC all this time and wanted to know what my secret hold over him was. And I told her that I loved him. You're right. Our lives are a mess. But I don't know whether I should hug you or kill you. Well, if you're gonna kill me, hug me first. Good night, Chris. Good night, sweetie.
Hey, was that Corey?
Yeah.
What were you guys talking about?
You? Kendall, right? Sergeant, Downtown Division?
Yes, that's right. But tonight it's Jason.
I went to my first 12-step meeting today, Chris.
That's wonderful.
Ran into Jason there. We've been talking ever since. In fact, he agreed to be my sponsor.
Wow, that's really wonderful. Congratulations.
Look, I've got to be going. Huh?
See you tomorrow.
Got a long way to go.
I know.
It's fortunate we met. And if you're looking for something to hope for, I think you might have found it. But don't baby him. He has to do it on his own.
Thanks for everything.
I had a long talk with Corey today. She told me the two of you made love.
Did she also tell you that we're both half in the bag?
Don't demean it, TC. And don't call it a one-night fling. I don't think it was that for either of you. I want you to know I'm okay with it.
I'm glad somebody is.
Well, I couldn't reasonably expect you to be celibate after I left. And I'm glad you had the good sense to pick someone who cares for you.
I can't believe you're taking it this way.
Neither can I.
Makes it a little easier to say what I have to say to you.
I'm listening.
One of the 12 steps involves making amends to all the people I've damaged. So I'd like to take this opportunity to say that I am sorry for all the things I've done and for all the things I haven't done.
It's not necessary, TC.
Maybe not for you. But one of the reasons that people get addicted is to cover up their feelings of guilt. So by bringing those out into the open and making amends, I'm taking fuel away from the fire.
Well, then I happily accept your apology.
I don't want to break the spell here, but I'm confused.
Sometimes it takes everybody else telling you they want what you have to realize how much you want it yourself.
I just wanted you to know that I got my blood test.
Okay. We've always agreed that honesty is the most important thing in our relationship, right?
Well, one of the top 2 things, anyway. Yeah.
Well, I hope you still feel that way, because here it goes. I love you. And I'm in love with T.C. Calloway. I'm really sorry to be saying this, but it took your proposal to make me realize how much I care for that man.
Glad to be of service.
The complications are overwhelming. His wife is my best friend. We work under life and death pressure. Add to that the fact that I'm pregnant and this baby may or may not be his.
Or mine.
Well, this test is the first step in ending that confusion. As for your proposal, I'm not saying no. But I'm not saying yes. Yet.
My turn to be honest now, okay? These last 24 hours waiting for you to make up your mind have been pure hell.
I know.
You can't say yes right away without reservation, then it's just not meant to be. Marriage is hard enough when both people are single-minded about it. Hope you won't think me a jerk, Corey, but I'd like my ring back.
That was great.
No kidding.
Did you hear that?
Where's my radio? This is 1 PB9 to 1 PB3 and 4. We have an incoming vehicle. I'm not sure where it is.
Copy that, Harper. We're 10 away.
We'll be ready.
We can do this again, right?
Ross, duty.
Right.
We got choppers coming and cruisers everywhere.
I don't hear any choppers, man.
Right. We lied.
Hey, I just got this call.
From the review board.
We got it too. Is that an emergency hearing?
Well, this is either very good or very bad.
This offends me as a taxpayer. 4 cops working around the clock to bust me for a misdemeanor? Come on, man.
It's a felony.
Yeah, well, not when my lawyer's through with you guys.
I think you've underestimated the charges against you, Chuck. Ms. Butler, do you recognize either of these men?
It was him. He's the one that chased us. He's the one that shot Matt. I'll say so in court.
See, Chuck? It's not just a drug case after all. That's assault with a deadly weapon. Maybe even attempted murder.
This board has reconvened at the request of Sergeant Kendall, who is well known to our department for his work in human resources.
I wish to put before the review board my opinion that Lieutenant Calloway is taking all the appropriate steps to deal with his acknowledged substance abuse problem. He's demonstrated an understanding of the process and a willingness to put it to work in his life. He also has the support of loving friends and dedicated fellow officers who wish to help him through this problem. Therefore, it's my opinion, based on many years of experience working with recovering officers, that his chances are better than average.
Lieutenant Calloway.
Ma'am.
It is the recommendation of this board that you be granted a 90-day leave of absence for rehabilitation. You will be expected to attend meetings every day. Drug testing will be administered under departmental supervision. If after 90 days you are clean and sober, this board will explore restoring you to command. Good luck.
Thank you. Are you coming back?
You'll see me again.
Don't make any promises. I got a long road ahead of me, and I think 3 months from now, all our heads will be a lot clearer.
We can hope.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for believing in me.
I always have.
Here are the results of your paternity test. I hope they were what you're wishing for.
Thanks, Doctor.